This one behind us might look familiar, and that's because it's easily one of the most popular model homes in Overland Park right now, and it's currently for sale. So we're going to show it to you one last time because I'm sure it won't be available to walk through forever. This is the Don Julian Madison II, 1.5 stories, 3,899 square feet, 5 beds, 5.5 baths. Almost a third of an acre daylight lot, and it's priced at $1,114,000. One of the reasons this is so popular is it looks like it's straight out of a magazine. You've got a ton of brick on the exterior, black windows, lap siding, and a nice little mixture of shingles up top as well. Love the trim on the garage doors. It adds a lot of texture. You've got soffit down lighting, so at night you've got quite a bit of visibility. I like that you've got a front porch on this one. It's a pretty big house. That's just another element to the outdoor living you'll see here later. You've got French doors, which is a must with a house of this stature. And if we haven't met yet, then welcome to the channel. My name's Nick. This is Jordan. We're with White Coat Realtors, Welsh & Company. We love to show you some of the best model homes, new home communities around Kansas City, and this is no exception. Big thank you to Don Julian for letting us tour this beautiful model. Also, big thank you to the on-site agents who are also with White Coat, Frank and Michelle. We'll put their contact info on the screen down below, as well as all of the information about this house. Before we go inside, on the screen, you're going to see the floor plan just so you can get an idea of what we're about to step inside, because it is absolutely beautiful from the moment you walk through those French doors. Come on, Jordan, take a look inside.
Holy cow.
All right, so we'll walk into the main living area. We'll get to it here in just a second. I do want to show you super tall ceiling, wall of windows, same brick you saw on the exterior, floor to ceiling. There's a whole lot to see with this one, but as always, we've got to start with the entry because there's quite a bit to unpack here as well. So you got the French doors. A lot of people love those. You got a light fixture, which this entry is perfect for because you've got the curved staircase along one side. And what I love about this curved staircase is that you've got this, and they've staged it very well. You've got this nice little sitting area in the nook of it. And of course, it goes downstairs as well. But if we recenter our focus to this main entry, I do want to show you these accent pieces right here. So you've got a little bit of a recess in the wall, nice arch there. I like that you got the contrast with the kind of teal, dark blue, moody color. You've got it up top as well. And of course, Jordan, if we trade spots here, I do want to turn us around a bit and show the catwalk. So as soon as you walk in, you've got the catwalk up there. And then in addition to that, you do have a coat closet. So they've been able to fit quite a bit in this entry. Coat closet, pretty standard, but it's nice to have. And we're gonna make our way to the main floor. So you saw a glimpse of it in the introduction. I really love how they designed this entire plan. You've got the wall of windows, which is really important. You have the fireplace. It is in the corner, and that's for good reason. We'll break it down here in just a second. I like that they took the brick that you saw on the exterior, they took it in, goes all the way up to the ceiling, and you've got that nice little square pattern with the herringbone in the center for even more texture. Now, the reason why this is so impressive is because usually this wall of windows, like that's what you want to see when you've got these 2-story ceilings. The way they designed this plan is instead of putting the porch or the deck right back there that would block your view, they've tucked it off to the side of the main floor. And we will certainly go through all of that here in just a second as well. Now, one last thing that we should break down is you do have the catwalk up. You've also got this Juliet balcony, which is just a nice touch. We don't see that in a lot of homes. It's nice to see. You've got sliding doors there, and we'll break that down here closer to the end of the video when we make our way up there. Now, this floor plan is a little different from most 1.5 story plans. And the main reason for that is it's almost 44,000 square feet, just on the upper levels. The basement's not finished. We'll show you that as well. But what it does create is not only this breakfast nook area, you've got a den behind it. You got the main kitchen, and then if you like mud benches, pantries, butler's bars, we've got you covered on that one as well. So huge slab. It's extended with a bit more of an overhang for seating on the side, which we really don't see in too many kitchens. You've got a farmhouse style sink. And then what I really like, no expense was spared. It's one of the best models. Of course, they also did the herringbone on, it looks like the marble backsplash here as well. Now, this is one of the plans. This is what a lot of people are looking forward to. You've got the cooktop, you've got the built-in oven right here, stacked microwave, oven right here. And as we make our way around the kitchen, we got even more. So usually you wouldn't see this in most homes, but I like what they've done here. You've got the underlighting, floating shelves, you've got the additional kind of breakfast bar, dry bar area, and then you've got a whole other storage area on the other side. Now, as we come into this area, you've got your garage entry on the right, and then you've got an entire mudroom. So it's not just a hallway, full mudroom, shiplap, you've got cubbies up, cubbies down, pocket door for efficiency, and a built-in desk, which is just perfect. You've got the floating shelves there, really makes a good use of the space. Now, coming this way, we've got two things going on here. Dens behind us. We've got the pantry to your left. Plenty of storage. It is right behind that row of cabinets in the kitchen we just saw. I like that you've got the barn house style double doors here. And then this is easily one of my favorite bathrooms I've ever seen. If you take a look in it, it's moody. You'll see that color elsewhere. And of course, you got more brick in the backlit mirror. Now, Jordan, we've seen this a couple times. It's not the last time, but those sliding doors off the pantry, you're gonna see them here again as well. So this den does open up. You can close it off as well. And what I also like about the plan is that this is like the perfect informal family room. So you've got your great room with the dramatic ceiling. You've also got this really cozy den area. If you put a fireplace in it, it'd be the perfect hearth room. And in addition to that, we have this entire wall of sliding doors. These do kind of open up like an accordion. You've got another slider off the breakfast bar, but let's take a look at this deck. What do you think, George? About twice the size of the normal ones we see?
Absolutely. This deck is huge.
Composite decking, which, you know, should be expected. I like you got the black slider here. Up top, you've got recessed lighting, tongue and groove for that accent on the ceiling. And of course, they've screened it in. So not only do you have the fortress rail, kind of like the wrought iron rail, instead of like a bulky wood look, it wouldn't really go with everything. Love the black iron rail. What I also like is that these screens, this is a fun fact. I had somebody screen in one of their porches. These are actually upgraded screens. So you'll notice you don't have the standard trim you'd have right here in the middle. It says they've upgraded them. So you get even more kind of sunlight in, a little bit more of a view. And the last thing I want to point out is you've got this, it looks like a TV. It's a spot for, it looks like a fireplace. It's really a spot for a TV. But you can do something pretty neat with this as well. We were getting barked at, which that would happen if we were during my house. I get it. Let's come into this area again. So we already covered it, but we've got the kind of breakfast bar eating area. That could even be a formal dining room if you wanted to, but did want to point out you've got the additional slider, white on the inside, black on the outside. Really nice
Extra
look.
wide too as well.
That's right. It's extra wide. It's kind of hard to see on camera, I bet, but it is like 1.5 the width you normally see. So that is the main floor. We're gonna take you into the master suite. Then we'll take a look at the 4 bedrooms upstairs and the huge lower level that's unfinished. You've got the moody dark color on the walls, just like that half bath. I like that you've got the 3 windows, trim surrounding them. They are casement windows, so real good quality. Up top, big fan of ceiling features. You've got the shiplap, a nice little X pattern in the middle, nice light fixture as well. I've seen them do this in a couple different models. You've already got the blinds, which is the nice part of buying a model home, is that's a pretty big expense that's done for you. And of course, as we spin around, we've got same style door you saw off the pantry. We'll see them one more time in the house. We come into the master bathroom. You've got the freestanding tub to your right, trim around. And Jordan, this is something we see in quite a few of these properties, the window placement.
Absolutely. I like how high it is. So you get that light, but full privacy. I mean, nobody's seeing it.
That's right. You don't have to frost it. You don't have to add blinds to it. Really nice. So you've got the dual vanity here, plenty of space on either side, penny tile backsplash, light fixtures, upgraded mirrors, the trim on the top. Really nice look. And if you're looking at these cabinets, the vanity, and wondering like, well, what in the world is this down the middle? These aren't drawers. It's actually a door right here. I've never seen these before. It looks pretty neat. Now, of course, you do have your frameless shower door here. Tile floor to ceiling.
Double shower heads.
Very important. Very important.
With a little seating area.
Excellent. You got the same kind of penny tile on the backsplash, just a different color that really blends in nicely with everything here. Now, off to your right, you've got the throne built in there, matches the stain color of everything else. All right, we're switching spots. Jordan, yep, take it away. Let's see it.
From the master bath, you come right in here to the master closet. You've got built-in drawers. It's kind of 2 sides here with a mirror. You can check yourself out in the morning. And then...
So that's what he's talking about. You got the mirror in the middle, shelving on both sides. And how about the windows there?
Built-in shelves all the way up. Yeah, beautiful windows with a little seating area.
That's really nice.
Definitely some nice daylight. Okay. And then you have the laundry room right off the master and hallway here. I really like this tile, Nick. I just like that glaze, that reflection you get.
I do too.
Nice little table here. You know, put your laundry basket up here, all your items.
Yeah. Very
handy. Built-in cabinets, really nice.
I like that. How about the height there?
The height's perfect, I think, especially if you're folding laundry.
Yeah, laundry baskets below. Perfect. All right. Now this is a Formica top, so it's not quartz. I do want to point that out. It's kind of hard to see on camera. Last thing.
Little built-in closet behind the stairwell with shelves.
It's always nice for the linens, towels, bedding. All right. And I think there's one thing I forgot this. Maybe you got it on the camera.
So the
island.
attention to detail with this build, you've got these bullnose corners pretty much everywhere there's not trim almost, which is a really nice touch. So you've got this beautiful curved staircase, high traffic carpet. It's a must-have on the stairs or hallways. You've got the metal spindles with the dark stain. All right, Nick, when you get to the top of the stairs here on this catwalk, massive space, and just look at the perspective that you get from up here. The living room, you've got the balcony. Look at the fireplace and the herringbone in the brick like you had talked about. Really just kind of sets it off.
Absolutely.
And then the entry as well. I mean, the dimension that they put in the wall, you have the art, you've got the windows in the front. All right, so we've got 4 bedrooms up here, Nick, 2 on each side of this catwalk. Each one has their own primary bath. Each one is huge. Let's check them out.
Casement window blinds done for you. Quite a bit of light in here. Bathroom's got a pocket door. You got a bathtub with the tiled shower, granite on the vanity, and the closet inside the bathroom, which I've had quite a few clients. They like to see those closets in the bathroom. It just makes the bedroom a little bit more defined of a space.
So bedroom 2 faces the front. You've got 2 single hung windows with grids up top, your walk-in closet, and then your bath with a shower, sliding glass door, tile and granite. As you come across the catwalk, you have this little step up here, which is kind of nice. It kind of breaks it up. Another massive bedroom. I think this is the biggest walk-in.
This is the biggest closet, yes.
Biggest closet from the bedrooms up top.
Yeah. Now, I'll put a picture on the screen of a staged version of this exact model. The way they set it up, you'll see a twin-size bed on either side of the closet, which I think is a great setup, but if you need to fit a bigger bed but if you need to fit a bigger bed up here, you got quite a few different walls to choose from. Huge closet, and then of course the private bath.
Yep, private bath. You have tile on the floor, tile around the tub. You got your quartz vanity top.
That's a really neat tile too. And the loft. It's technically a loft, but it's basically a bedroom in this house.
This has a big walk-in closet too. Not quite as big as that one. It's above the garage.
Well, this is a huge, huge bedroom. and that's why it's, formally on the plan. You'll see it as the loft, but I mean, pretty big size. You could fit a movie theater room up here. Quite a bit. Of course, the star of the show, the Juliet balcony there.
Yep.
All right, well, Jordan, show us
I've never seen one before.
Show us the pocket doors here.
Doors. Oh, I can get them out.
So same style we saw in the pantry, the master bath. It's nice because it creates some privacy up here, but also if you open it, again, you get that dramatic kind of elegance of the 2-story ceilings.
Yep, and the bath, you have this herringbone tile floor, which is a really nice touch. Kind of has that clear coat glazing, kind of like the tile downstairs, just lighter color.
And then a framed shower door there, tile, all the way up to the ceiling. And we've got one more stop. We'll take a look at the finished basement, but before we get to that, this is located in Terrybrook Farms, South Overland Park. Blue Valley schools, all within about 5 minutes. They're all very, very close. They're also building a spec home across the street. So we've done quite a few tours of Don Julian models. They've got Bristol Highlands in Shawnee and Lennox. I'll link that video down below. Any questions about buying or building a home in Kansas City, in the Kansas City suburbs, we'd absolutely love to help you. So there's a phone call, text message, email. We'll set you up for success, show you all your options, hopefully save you a whole lot of time and money in the process. Big thank you to Don Julian for letting us tour their beautiful homes, as well as the on-site agents with Weicker Realtors, Welsh & Company, Frank and Michelle. Big thank you to them. Now for the final part of the video. We're going to take a look at the basement. Keep in mind, this is almost 4,000 square feet. Basement's not finished, which means this probably could get to, what do you think, Jordan? 5,000, 5,500? Big old house. So let's take a look. You might see this if you tour some properties in Overland Park or surrounding areas. City code used to require some insulation down here. This house has it. Some builders still do it. Believe that code is no longer required, but that's what you're seeing. So you'll notice that this is a huge, huge basement, probably one of the biggest we've seen. And that's because the main floor is well near 2,500 square feet on its own. So let's swing over this way. What I like about this one, and part of the reason you've got that huge deck off the main floor, this is a daylight basement. So if you finish it, you're not below ground, you're partially below ground. You've got the beautiful natural light coming in here. You've also got the transom kind of style windows over here. So perfect for a basement finish if you need the space. What you're looking at here, the left side would all be kind of rec room area, however you'd want to finish it. Right side, a lot of that would be unfinished storage, utilities, etc. You do have a full bathroom setup plumbed in right here, which is nice. And then, Jordan, if you turn around, you've actually got the bedroom for with that egress window right there.
Oh yeah.
Now, of course, I know a big fan favorite. If you're a dog person, I'm a big dog person. He's a big one. He's pretty tall. A lot of people love to see finishing under the staircase, right? Those little doors that kind of swing open, maybe for a kid's playroom, toys, etc. This would be the perfect spot for it. And of course, I believe, I could be wrong, I believe this is plumbed in for a wet bar. That's all for this video. If you enjoyed it, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe for future new home community videos, property tours, and before you go, 2 things on the screen. You've got the Brookridge 2, it's a reverse 1.5, also by Don Julian. And then you've got our community video of Bristol Highlands, Lenexa, Shawnee, some of the best lot options in Kansas City, bar none. So click on either of those, and we'll see you on the other side.